Good morning, class. Today we're going to talk about the difference between socialism and federalism. Now, here's an example of socialism. Now, here is an example of federalism. Let's start with the basics. Socialism is an economic theory in which production, distribution, and exchange is controlled by the government. Federalism is where the federal government and the states divide the power equally. Yes?
What does this have to do with America?
That's a good question. So we know that federalism is a separation of powers between the states and the actual U.S. government. Within the free enterprise system, you can become whatever you want to within the law. So let's say you want to become an entrepreneur that was only, and your business was only able to thrive in California. You have to go to California and nowhere else because of the laws and regulations that California has and it has passed that nowhere else has. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but how did federalism get its start?
Well, when the Articles of Confederation failed due to the lack of a strong central government, the Federalists wanted a stronger central government. However, the Anti-Federalists got scared that the states wouldn't have enough power. So when they couldn't come to an agreement, they decided to make a compromise. The Federalists agreed to having a Bill of Rights and 3 branches of the government, so they could control the states without having too much power.
Do you think America will ever fall out of federalism?
No, I do not. Because of checks and balances, that is very rare if it's ever going to happen. But if it does, us as the U.S. citizens have the right to overthrow and create a new government.
Since federalism works so well with the free enterprise system, why doesn't it work with socialism?
Well, that's because in socialism, there's basically no motivation. Regardless whether you're the hardest working person in that country or you don't do anything, you don't get to keep your money. Everything is owned by the state, or the country, excuse me. So even if you were an entrepreneur in one of those countries, you could go out, build a business, and at the end of the day, you'd have to turn in your money because that's just what socialism is. All right, class, we're going to go on a field trip to experience what it's like to be in a socialist country firsthand. Let's go. Hi, I'm Pedro.
I'm Alex.
Pedro.
It's Bob.
It's Bob. Pleasure to meet you. So, can you guys tell me a little bit something about your lives here and what you think about their government?
It sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's like,
The taxes are like really high. They just take all of our money. We can't just climb higher.
and I really feel like I can't express myself through my products and
Right.
really work it how I want to work it, you know?
So you're saying that you have your dreams, but you can't reach those dreams because you just don't have enough money.
Exactly.
Right.
And they just
Hey,
take
he's right here.
control of our government.
Yeah.
I mean, of our products and of the whole market. And we can't do anything. We don't have control.
Wow, I'm really sorry for you guys. Hi, Pedro.
Hi, Lord.
So I'm aware that you're a local business owner here with free enterprise and federalism and everything. So how do you feel like those concepts helped you reach your goal?
Yeah, well, here, since it is a free enterprise country, I'm able to do more and get more out of my business instead of being restricted to only certain things, and it's really helping my business grow and expand.
Right. And what business is this?
I have a clothing line.
Really? So what made you want to have a clothing line?
Well, even from a young age, I was always a stylist, and my mom would always take pictures of me and dressing up and in different clothes that probably didn't match at the time. But now that I have my own clothing line, I can get to create and mix and match whatever I want.
Right. And because of entrepreneurship, you're able to make your dream, and now you're a legitimate business and you're growing every day, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. It was a pleasure meeting you. All right. In conclusion, now that we've spoken to citizens in a socialist country and we've spoken to a local businesswoman, federalism is an important aspect of the free enterprise system because the ability of each state to create its own laws gives every entrepreneur and business owner the opportunity to maximize their own business in another state without having to relocate to a whole different country, as is the case in different parts of the world.